now he's actually decelerating his arm with trunk flexion. And we see with you that your decel, you're pretty much standing upright, right? So your arm needs to buy a little bit more time, which usually is the case of trunk completing rotation and coming into flexion. Trunk flexion is here and trunk extension is here, right? It's the same thing with the drive leg and the hip. So flexion is forward, extension is back. So we just want to make sure that we're checking all these boxes in terms of what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. So Mookie Betts, probably, the most notable outfield thrower. You see with him the same thing, right? Increases his hips movement. Okay, so he has the ability to move his hips at max capacity. That trail leg is going into hip rotation. Boom, touches down. So you see the posture of that rear hip in terms of where that foot is in. See how that foot is fully up, toes on the ground. So you create a ton of stretch. Outfielders, especially infielders as well, the task is to get rid of the ball quickly, so you need to organize in such a way that is producing as much power output as possible in a short amount of time. So usually that external task actually organizes the body extremely efficient. So you see Mookie Betts, same thing at the release, right? That trunk rotation gets completed into trunk flexion, which gives himself a little bit more time with that arm to decel. You can only decelerate as much, or you can only accelerate your arm as much as you can decelerate your arm. So if you're buying your arm more time to decelerate, your body's going to allow it to accelerate at a greater rate. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I know I have some stuff on that in the report.